Hi guys, today we're going to be previewing Sunday's fixtures in the Premier League. This is Partner Play. I hope you enjoy. The first game of the day will be competed between West Bromwich Albion and Crystal Palace at the Hawthorns. Both teams aren't in the best of form as they've lost 3 of the previous 5 in the league. A massive boost for Palace is the return of Wilfried Zaha, who has completed his isolation period after testing positive for COVID-19. With Zaha out of the squad, Palace did lose 2 out of 2 games. If Palace are having an off day, then the best bet for West Brom would be to play through Mateus Pereira. He is probably the best player, best chance at creating goals, scoring goals. So if he's on his game, then West Brom do have a chance of potentially getting a result. With that in mind, it does really depend on what sort of Crystal Palace team turns up tomorrow. On their day, they can be brilliant, especially with Zaha. If he's playing well, then the whole team will play well. He can create and score a lot of goals. But I do think it will be a tight game with both teams slightly off form. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. Next up we have Sheffield United, who host Leicester City at Bramall Lane. The Foxes have dropped to 5th place in the league after losing their previous 2 games in the Premiership. Sheffield United see themselves bottom in the league and winless so far. Centre-backs Kaglar Sonyuchu and Jack O'Connell are still out for each side with long-term injuries. Sheffield United will be desperate to get their first win of the season, but they can't afford to take many chances against a very good team and a team that are very strong away from home as well. I think Leicester will really be looking to bounce back. They lost during the week again in the Europa League, and they have lost the last 2 games in the league against Liverpool and Fulham, which was a really poor result for them. So I think they'll be firing back on all cylinders on Sunday, and I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for the Foxes. Next up at 4:30 we have the North London derby as Spurs host Arsenal in only the second encounter at Spurs' new stadium between the sides. Arsenal this season did break their 4-year-long record of not beating a top 6 team away from home in the league after they won 1-0 at Old Trafford a few weeks ago. Having said that, I do think that this task will be a bit too difficult for them as they are extremely out of form in the Premier League and Spurs are top of the table. Arsenal will take some hope from the fact that Joe Hart is likely to start in goal for Spurs. Mourinho did say during the week that Harry Kane is unlikely to start as well, but I do think that was probably a bit of mind games. We've seen it before from Spurs, we've seen it before from Mourinho plenty of times. I don't think Arsenal will really look too much into that, and they will be expecting to start up front on Sunday. Nicolas Pepe is serving his second of 3 matches suspension for Arsenal. Thomas Partey is doubtful, but there has been a couple of sources on Twitter saying that he will play, so we'll need to wait and see up until kick-off for that one. Due to the fact that Arsenal are really struggling to score and Spurs have been so solid at the back, I can't see anything other than a Spurs win in this game. Lacazette is top scorer for Arsenal this season. He's been out of favour for a few weeks and he's only got 3 goals. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Spurs win, which is quite a common scoreline in this fixture. Finally, we have Liverpool, who host Wolverhampton Wanderers at Anfield. Out of their previous 147 available points at Anfield, Liverpool have picked up 139 points, which is absolutely outstanding. Joe Matip and Fabinho will be starting centre-half, I assume, for Liverpool, and Kelleher will maintain his place in goal as well. So Wolves will have a bit of hope that they can cause some damage against that spine at the back. So without Daniel Podence is likely to play through the middle, which isn't his natural position, but he did score a very good goal at the Emirates last week, so you never know what could happen there. Once again, the same case as the Leicester game is quite a similar fixture for Liverpool. Everyone's going on about their injury problems, the fact that Wolves are a dangerous team, but Liverpool are just such a good team at home. I think Jota will probably punish his old team. I do think Liverpool will still win. I'm going to say 2-0. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed the video. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on Instagram. We've got plenty of content on the website as well if you want to check it out. We will be previewing the Brighton versus Southampton game on Monday night as well, which should be a good football match. So yeah, thank you very much for watching and make sure that you subscribe. Thank you very much.